Thanks to Mike Trout. First pitch misses. Brings it in, and now 1 away. A Tops Now series member steps in the box, Brady House. Low, camping under it. Nothing tricky about that one. Andy Pajes steps up as a parallel 3 card. First pitch misses for a ball. Cutter gets a whiff. Foul ball. One, two, the pitch. Fastball, strike 3, inning over. Top half of the second is complete. Don't go anywhere. Back here in a 1-run game, Josh Lowe hits leadoff this inning. Can't connect with the fastball that missed the zone. Fast play, but a slow dance. Hanging tough. Goes with the fastball, but misses. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Sung-Mun Song comes up for his first AB of the game. Doesn't connect with the fastball off the plate. That makes it 0-2. Chases out of the zone. That felt a bit lopsided. Way to go. Getting ready to hit, Hunter Goodman. Fast and furious. Starts fastball, fastball. Fastball, strike 3, inning over. Welcome back to Kansas City here at Kauffman Stadium. Juan Brito gets us going this inning. Tries to get to a breaking ball off the plate, but can't connect. That doesn't catch the zone. Goes back to the sinker. Mangum galloping towards it. Squeezes it. Next to the plate here in the third, Mickey Moniak. Ramos can't secure it. Gives it a go, and he's going to make it to first. We'll see how they score it. He's tagged out after the throw to second. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Goes with the curveball. That pitch has been his usual opener. Swing and a miss. He was late. Runs the count to 1-2. Misses the plate with the fastball. Two-two, the pitch. Fouls off the heater to stay alive. Strike three. 3 up, 3 down, and finished off with a strikeout. Back in a flat. Stay tuned for more DD. Rafael Devers at the plate, leading things off here in the bottom of the third. Swing and a miss on the cutter. Doesn't connect. He was late. The 0-2 now. Zips a fastball, but off target. And they start the frame with a strikeout. Cody Freeman gets his first at bat here in the third. Well, that was embarrassing. In the air to left center. Trout on the move. Hauls it in, and there's 2 down. Elliot Ramos is now at the plate. And gets Wood to it, but foul. The 0-1 now. Fouls it off. Cutter misses the mark. Swings and lifts one to right center. And it gets down for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting for Boise, left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Jake Mangum. Pitch kicks away. Aces. Runner at first with 2 away. Swung on and lifted to center. Trout racing in now. And it lands for a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Now batting for Boise, third baseman
Nate Eaton up now with 2 runners on base. The cutter led to a strikeout last time up. Hits it foul. And the lefty kicks and delivers. Can't connect with a breaking ball that missed the zone. One, two, the count. Cutter misses.
Ball two.
The tops now card sends him packing in a big spot. 3 innings complete. Shea Langoliers is the leadoff hitter this inning.
Now pitching.
Matt Vesta takes over for his team in this ranked season matchup. He'll do his best to keep this a one-run game. Langoliers in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Misses the plate but swings at the breaking ball. Goes
Ball
back to
two.
the sweeper. Misses for a ball.
Inside.
Three balls and 2 strikes. Kicks and delivers. Struck him out looking.
Next for Los Angeles, first baseman
Ben Rice deals himself into the box. Went down on strikes first time up. 0-1 to start. Delivers a strike with a fastball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Next up for the showdown, center fielder Mike Trout.
Here's Mike Trout at the plate now. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for Los Angeles, the designated.
Welcome back to Diamond Dynasty Baseball. And one of my favorite legends to use in the game, Gary Carter, especially when he was with the Montreal Expos, which, by the way, I think they have the greatest uniform collection in the history of baseball. But Gary Carter, one of the greatest to ever do it. Luis Rengifo digs in.
Designated hitter, Luis Rengifo.
Rice handles. He steps to the bag, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting for Boise, right fielder,
Josh Lowe in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. In the air to left. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. And now it's Sung Mun Song.
center fielder,
Direct deposit. Here comes the 0-2. Misses the
Inside,
plate.
ball 1.
Delivers
Ball
a
2.
cutter out of the zone. Strike 3, and they go down in order. It's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium. Brady House leads off playing from ahead. He's 0 for 1 after flying out in his first at bat. That's a base hit and a good look for the Tops Now collection. Around first, heading for 2. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Next up for the Shogun.
Andy Pajes ready to swing it with a runner on second. And the 0-1.
No, that's a foul ball.
The Shoguns lead by a run. The live series member collects the strikeout. Juan Brito approaches the box as a parallel 4 card. Flied out to left his first time up. Breaks his bat, pops it up. Puts it away for the out. Mickey Moniak, the next card off the deck.
Left fielder, Mickey Moniak.
Runner takes off for third.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Safe. And he easily steals the bag. That's a base hit as a run scores. And they pick up their second hit of the inning. Bobby Witt Jr. next to hit after the RBI single. Fastball doesn't catch the zone. Here's the pitch, and the runner goes for second. Throw bounces in, and he's safe. The lead is 2 at the moment. Runner on the go again.
No, he's
Throw
safe.
bounces, and he's in there safely with a stolen base. Righty sets, kicks, fires. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Runner holds tight. Count moves to 2-2. Runner on third with 2 outs.
Ball, that pitch is out.
They tag him out to end the inning, and I'm wondering if he missed a sign. They score a run in the frame. Hunter Goodman bats first this inning. 0-1 the count. Goes with the sinker, favoring that pitch more than any other. Pumps a fastball, but misses the plate. Out of the zone with the cutter. Swings and makes solid contact. They get a leadoff single and a base runner to start the 5th.
Now batting for Boise, first baseman,
Rafael Devers in the box with a runner on first. Struck out against a cutter in his previous at-bat. Ball with the cutter missing the zone. Swings and misses at a breaking ball off the plate. Out of the zone.
Ball 2.
Here comes the pitch, and the runner breaks from first.
Ball 3.
And it's not close. He's a dead duck. Aces. 1 down, bases empty. Lifted in the air to left center. Trout moving in for it. And there's a hit.
Now batting for Boise.
Cody Freeman at the dish with a runner on first.
Freeman.
Out of the zone, the cutter misses. One the count. Fouls that off. Devers, a runner at first with one out. It's the sweeper that misses. See you later. That makes it 9 strikeouts.
Now batting for Boise.
Elliott Ramos steps in, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Opens with a strike, as predictable as the sun rising. No balls and 2 strikes. Cutter off the plate for a ball. That's a little bit low. Unbelievable. Up to double digits now with strikeout number 10. Stick around. More Diamond Dynasty action coming up. Welcome back. It's a 2-run game. The leadoff man is Bobby Witt Jr., and it's pretty obvious they want to keep him off base. Count is 0-1. Late with the swing there. Ramos. Out on a bang-bang play. That was close. Shea Langoliers strolls to the plate. Hitless so far, but the law of average says you're due for at least a loud foul ball this time around. Devers handles the chance, takes it himself, and records the second out of the inning. Next to the plate here in the 6th, Ben Rice.
First baseman, Ben Rice.
Low, under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. That wraps up the top of the 6th. Jake Mangum leads things off and down by 2. So they turn things over to the righty, Joan Duran. Mayor of Starkville ready. It's 0-2. Strike 3. Duran picks up the K.
Now batting for Boise.
Next to the plate, Nate Eaton. House. 2 gone here.
Now batting for the Aces. Designated hitter, Luis Rengifo.
Luis Rengifo in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Aces, 2 down, nobody on. Off the plate, that's a ball. 2-1 is the count now. Righty kicks and delivers. That's a strikeout, and the inning's over. Back here in Kansas City, Mike Trout steps in the box to start the 7th. Now an unlikely choice as they intentionally walk the leadoff batter. Ellie Dela Cruz in the box with a runner on first. And one hops the wall. Trout rounds third, headed for the plate. He scored and in safely for a triple.
Next up for the Shogun, third baseman
Brady House at the dish now following the RBI triple. Eaton tags the runner for one. Andy Pajes in the box. No hits today, but now you're comfortable with the swing. Fastball off the plate. So out of the bullpen comes the righty, Matt Swanson. Kicks and delivers. There goes the runner.
No,
Throw bounces in and he's safe. Shogun, runner at second. Takes a lead with one gone. Mangum sprinting towards it. Dives, but it falls, and this could be trouble. House headed for the plate. Throw home. He beats it.
Up next for Los Angeles, second baseman
Juan Brita comes to the plate following the RBI double. 0-1 to start. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Oh, and he pops up the squeeze attempt. Freeman. And that makes it 3 hits in this inning for this offense.
for the Shogun, left fielder,
Moniak batting with one down and watches that first pitch in for a strike. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
He's
Safe.
safe.
And that's a stolen base. 0-2. The pitch. Strike 3. A strikeout on just 3 pitches. That was nice and tight. Here's the dynamic Bobby Witt Jr.
shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Runner on the go.
Ball. Out on the tag.
And that ends the inning. What a way. Welcome back. It's a 5-run game. Josh Lowe, the leadoff hitter, steps into the box down by 5. And the pitch. Fights it away. And the 0-2. And the leadoff batter goes down with a strikeout. And now, Sungmun Song. That one's foul. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was out in front. Bunted back towards the mound. Throw to first, and 2 away. Now it's the catcher, Hunter Goodman.
Catcher, Hunter. Now pitching.
So here's the new arm on the hill, the righty, Mason Miller. Goodman, not sure what to expect after that first pitch. Did you pay extra for express shipping? Misses the plate for a ball. Makes it 2-2. Strike 3, inning over. That was as easy as 1, 2, 3. More to come in the world of DD after this. Bobby Witt Jr. leads off the top of the 8th.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Stays with it, but foul. And the pitch. Ramos collects it. Off-balance throw in time. Shea Langoliers to the plate. This guy is perfect for any lineup. A catcher who works well with pitchers, plus he can rake. Swing and a miss. Chased outside of the zone. That's a strike. Went with the sweeper. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Throw to first, and it gets by him. Ben Rice strolls to the plate. Still without a hit, but I have faith in you here. Delivers a ball.
Ball 1.
Shoguns, runner at first. Finds the zone to run the count to 1 and 2. Low, giving his all. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Mike Trout comes to the plate as a parallel 4 card. I know you put a lot of work in to get the P4 status, so good job. It's the fastball that misses. Two-0 the count now. Swing and a miss. Chases one off the plate. The Shoguns lead by 5 with time running out. Takes it in for the out. That does it for the top half of the 8th. Rafael Devers leads off the inning.
Foul!
Devers waits. Doesn't connect with the off-speed pitch off the plate. Strikes him out with 102.
Now batting for Boise.
Here's a common card at the plate, Cody Freeman. 0-1 the count. The righty sets, kicks, fires. Mason Miller strikes him out. Now the shortstop, Elliot Ramos.
The shortstop, Elliot Ramos.
A tad early. Just a tad. Oh, 2 the count now. Throws one in the dirt. Got it as he strikes out the side in the 8th. Ranked season baseball. We're here in Kansas City, Missouri. Ellie De La Cruz leads off the top of the 9th. The 0-1. Strike 2, and he might try that pitch one more time. The 0-2. Eaton under this one. Makes the grab, 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Brady House.
Third baseman, Brady House.
The 0-1. Ramos. Throw to first, and it pulls him off the bag. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pages.
Right fielder, Andy Pages.
Went with the cutter, a seldom seen pitch today. Ramos. Off balance feet, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Juan Brito comes to the plate here in the 9th.
Second baseman, Juan Brito.
Gets the bat to it, but foul. Pajes off of first with 2 away. Snaps it down to second. Here comes a pitch. Runner goes, but slow out of the gates. Tag. He's safe. It's a stolen base. Here comes the 1-2. Keeps battling. Shoguns have a runner in scoring position. Sweeper. Strike 3. Inning over. They strand. Welcome back. Last swings coming up here in this spot. It's been a fun one. You're sitting on a lead. So, I guess it's time to hold on to your butts. Swung on and lifted towards the gap. And that's a base hit. Around first, hustling for 2. To first, and he scrambles back safely. Took a pretty big turn.
Now batting for Boise.
Nate Eaton comes to the plate in the final 3. Count is 0-1. Late jump, there goes the runner. Safe, and that was not close. Strike three, and only 2 outs to go. Next is the switch-hitting DH, Luis Rengifo, 0 for 3 with a couple of ground outs and a strikeout. Swings and misses out in front. Needs a reset as he steps off the rubber. The scoreboard is in your favor. Just a few more outs. We can fire up the music. The count is 0-2. A squeeze, and he gets it down. Brito flips it underhand. On target, he got it. Nice play. But they do get a run on the play. Down to the final out at Kauffman Stadium. Low in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. On a line. That's a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To first. No, safe, getting back to the bag. Almost hung out there. Sung-Mun Song shuffles to the plate. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Maybe things turn around right here. Safe. That's an easy stolen base.
Gemini child who was written in the stars. Born God body, you are looking at a God. Went to A&D, mad P, on them all. The rest history, you know we took it mad far. Rap dude, travel the world like Nat Geo. Work myself through the matrix.
I'm in Bottega Veneta, waffling a stitch on a sweater, parakeet green on the letters. I don't be rocking no butters. If you see me booted, it's Mason Margiela. Double R Kim with them